I would argue that as a result of escalating cost of housing, social fabric began to break in a lot of places. And instead of the wonderful economic engine that we have, particularly in the Bay Area, causing prosperity and rising California dream like it used to be, communities were beginning to fight over housing and over costs of all kinds of things.
Being able to see something like this happen and come to our area, the possibilities, even hearing the guarantees he's willing to make. Most other people would just say, I promise. It makes me hopeful for a future generation, because I know 30 years to plan, my kids can buy houses.
Investments in trade schools and training more broadly so that people can get those jobs, and ongoing funding for local nonprofits. And again, this will be a binding commitment that will say how much goes over what period of time. And so anyone will be able to read it, and it will be enforceable by the county.
The project's exciting. I'd like to see something exciting happen in my lifetime in this county. It's going to happen. It's going to happen somewhere. Might as well happen here.
Love to hear from Jan. In this 7 years, how has your vision changed? And then how are you going to incorporate it and change as this goes?
We learned a lot more about the importance of Travis, and we got a lot more excited about what we could do for the base.
This project is very exciting to me. As a 30-year retired Air Force Chief Master Sergeant from Travis Air Force Base, that military installation is very important to me. I hope this community and community members will be open-minded about this project, because I do see a lot of potential positives. Now is the time to give input.
You need to hear from everybody, as many people as you can, from as many walks of life as you can possibly hear from, in order to have the best possible product in the end.
And here we have the youngest member here with us tonight. And so as I'm looking at this precious child, I'm thinking about what this plan has in mind for this young person.
People sometimes ask us, what does it mean to build a walkable community? And the team will tell you that my first answer is always the same. Kids have to be able to walk to school alone.
I think it's good that they're actually being very open and letting people take the mic.
You see that the group's listening to the community. Be hopeful about what the opportunity is here for this project to come here to Solano County.
Owning your slice of the American dream in real estate specifically is the #1 way for a blue-collar Americans to build that net worth for their own children and their own future family that they may not even be thinking about at the time.
People my age and younger, many of them your children, your grandchildren, cannot afford to live here.
The causes are very clear, we're just not building enough.
We're trying to get Solano County residents who don't have an opportunity to succeed now to get that opportunity, and to not have to commute to your job an hour and a half that way or an hour that way. That's an extra hour you get to spend with your kids and your family and those kinds of things. And so being open-minded about it, I just think it's super, super important.